and all that and say, come up with as many ideas as you can. What happens here is it's a mental block for many people. They don't even know what that means. What am I asking here? What do you mean by ideas? So when you're asking that question, you really don't know what to do here because this is not a textbook problem. So if we go to the next slide, please, you will see that it's about ideation, right? So if this question is asked at a Google interview, in fact, this is a very popular question. If we go to the next slide, you actually see that the kindergartners, I mean, the younger grade kids, when the same question was given, next slide, please, they actually demonstrated a very important attribute called fluency in problem solving. So, which is the idea of lots of ideas. So, you got the smiley face. So, it took the kids such a short time to figure out all these emoticons, even though we use this to do in our phone and all that. But we couldn't think of that idea, right? And then there is this flexibility, lots of different ideas when you have red light, yellow light, green light, connecting the dots type thing. So it turns out that failure, flexibility, and fluency are three very important things in problem solving. So, that's something that I try to get students to think about in terms of problem solving. Next slide, please. And so if we go to the next slide, please. So if you look at these dots, so now it's kind of like a data scientist is going to look at this and say probably it's some dots, right? What else do you think, Arka? What do you think they are? Distribution. He's a man. He's a man. Distribution, like pretty hardcore, right? So he's using its knowledge, right? So in terms of this thing. So if we click one more, please. So if I use my experience and connect the dots, that looks like streets in Delhi connected by roads and maps and things like that, right? But if you click one more time, you realize that now none of us saw the cat coming, right? That's the creativity piece, right? So we didn't even see it. Unfortunately, we don't have that type of a thinking there, right? So we are thinking like, oh, this has to do with my subject, right? And this is a big problem. That idea of creativity of expression and things like that. So next one, and